they're in. Now, what has happened to the Wananchi? The Wananchi have also learned that you can use the same processes to kick a dictator out of office. You take to the streets, which is very illegal, right? So you go to the streets and riot, and stage a protest, and stretch the entire infrastructure, and then the security establishment joins you. Now, Museveni has seen this happen. Bashir, Hosni Mubarak, Kabila, Mugabe, all these autocrats were kicked out through protests on the streets of Kampala, or on streets of the major cities. Now, the streets have become the new battlegrounds. Now, as you know, in the moments of protests, it's those who have nothing that take to the streets. The youth, the students, the wretched of the earth, the dwellers of the slums, the ghetto are the ones who take to the streets. Now, Museveni is aware of these nuances and dynamics. So what do? You don't go there to look for their votes. Under the circumstances, you go there to tame the anger. Poverty creates a mindset. It creates a mindset of recklessness. It creates a mindset of, I don't care what happens, I have nothing to lose. So Museveni is really afraid of this. So he has to go in there, not really to look for votes, but to make sure these are tamed.
When you look at his picks, take for instance Bucharman, he's not as magnetic. He's not the kind who'd rally about 300 youth maybe to gather around him. Well, look at KUSAASIRA. She's not as dynamic, as powerful a politician you'd imagine.
So look, here's what is going to happen. So I started by thinking about the life at the margins of society. You have to look at the representatives of these margins. KUSAASIRA may not necessarily be a person of the ghetto, but because she's an artist, she's a celebrity, she deals in the everyday, she represents that constituency, even if she's not part of that constituency. Now, so Bucharman, well, his story is very clear. He actually lives and represents that constituency. But this is what's going to happen. You're not going to look for the best, right? He has Bobby Wine, right? But he has Bebe, another one of those idiots, those celebrity idiots who are actually, you know, representing the constituency. He's not very smart, but that's not a big point.